You put in the work, day in, day out, but you're not getting faster. Well, today we're going over 2 strategies that you can implement into your training to run faster, increase your efficiency with running, and run a faster mile pace. What's up, guys? Today we're talking about how you can improve your running, improve your average mile pace, and overall just run faster. I'm gonna give you 2 strategies that you can implement into your training that is gonna help you improve your running, that is gonna help you decrease your average mile pace, and overall it's just gonna help you hit PRs on your running. Now, before we hop into it, if you guys are new to the channel and you're ready to take your fitness to the next level, make sure that you smash the subscribe button. I post hybrid training content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to help you get in the best shape of your life and show you how to keep blend strength training with running to help you elevate your fitness, to increase your health, and overall just take your training to the next level. So if you're subscribed, you'll miss out on the content I'm posting every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. A lot of times people think that in order to get better at running, they just need to run more. And that is true to a degree, but today we're going to talk about 2 other strategies that you can implement into your training that is going to help you decrease your average mile pace and help you get faster at running. Just like anything else, the more that you practice something, the more efficient and the better you're going to get. So yes, by logging more miles, you're going to help increase your efficiency at running. You're just going to overall get better. But that's not a consistent strategy because there's a ceiling effect to that. You can't just keep running more and more miles every single week and expect to get better. There's a point of diminishing returns where you're tracking too many miles and you're going to start to suffer sort of injuries, aches and pains, decrease in performance, and it's going to be hard to stick to that program. Instead, what we're going to implement, like I said, are 2 strategies that you can do that are going to help you increase your running pace. The first strategy that I like to do every single week is work on tempo runs. This is a great way that you can get used to running a little bit faster, run at faster mile paces for a shorter amount of time, get a little bit more of that anaerobic, higher intensity side of work, and get your legs used to moving faster and used to that pace that you're running at. Tempo run's going to be structured a lot of different ways, but what I like to do at least once a week, no matter what the training looks like, is focus on one higher intensity type of day. Like I said, this is going to help you improve your anaerobic threshold. It's going to help you improve your anaerobic system. It's going to help you run at faster paces and get used to those paces, which overall is going to translate to a faster mile time in your distance runs. Now, in order to get tempo runs right, you need to know what your average mile pace is for a comfortable pace. You need to know what your mile PR time is so that you can get this perfect and you could hold certain paces during that tempo run. Now, an example of what a tempo run could look like for you would be you run a faster pace that you're used to running on a 1-mile run or even in your distance runs. Say, for example, you're comfortable at doing a 9-minute mile pace, anywhere from that 3 to 7 mile range. That's a comfortable pace for you. It's challenging, but it's a comfortable pace that you can hold. On your tempo runs, what you're going to do is you're going to do an interval of anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes at a faster pace than you're used to. So for example, if you're used to running at 9-minute mile paces, you could crank that up a notch and run at a 7-minute mile pace for 5 to 10 minutes. Take a couple minutes rest, repeat this 1, 2, maybe even 3 times. By doing this, you're going to get used to running at a faster pace. It's going to help your legs get used to running faster. It's going to increase your anaerobic threshold. And overall, it's going to translate over to your longer distance runs and help you increase that pace. There's a lot of different ways that you can structure your tempo runs. But like I said, the main thing is that we want to get into paces that are faster than we're typically running at for distance. Do not just run at the same pace that you're running for your distance on these tempo runs. You want to make sure that you are challenging your body, you're knocking on the door of that anaerobic threshold, and you're pushing into that different anaerobic energy system that we're used to. Because if we're just logging miles and we're just staying in an aerobic energy system, overall, you're going to improve just that. And that's going to cap off the amount of results that you're going to see. So by taking one day out of the week to focus on more of your anaerobic side of things, it's going to help you improve your performance. It's going to help you decrease that mile time and overall just run faster. Before we hop into our second hack outfit I have on today, I have the blue camo Fit Grind Zip Up and I have the black Fit Grind Perform Shorts. Fit Grind is my own fitness apparel line. If you've never checked it out, I'll leave a link down in the description below. You can use that Jordan20 code to save 20% off your first order. Our whole brand and our full concept is the idea that fitness is a grind, and we are a brand for those hard workers out there that love to grind, that love to get after it day in, day out, but also like to look good in their gym outfit. So check it out after you're done watching the video. Like I said, you can use that Jordan20 code for 20% off your first order. Link is in the description below. The second hack and a second style of training that is going to help you improve your mile time is called Fartlek intervals. This is a great way that you can help increase your mile time, get used to running faster paces, increase your aerobic base, also increase that anaerobic threshold. Fartlek intervals is basically a style of interval that you're going to be rotating between higher and lower intensity paces. The difference between a Fartlek interval and a tempo style interval is that there's no prescribed rest time during a Fartlek interval. The idea behind Fartlek intervals is you're going to be moving for the prescribed amount of time. So say that the workout is going to be 30 minutes. You're going to move for that entire 30 minutes, and you're going to teach your body to push for a certain amount of time, and you're going to teach your body to recover at lower intensities. This is a great style that's going to help you improve that aerobic base, is going to help you run at faster paces, and really is going to elevate your running. Fartlek intervals can be structured in a lot of different ways. You could do an equal work to equal rest ratio. You could do an elevated ratio of higher intensity work and a lower duration of your moderate to recovery intensity. You can structure this a lot of different ways, but here's an example of how you could do a Fartlek interval workouts. So if you've never done a Fartlek interval workout, I would start off with doing this. You're going to complete 6 rounds of this. You're going to go through 6 rounds of 3 minutes at your higher intensity, 1 minute at your lower to moderate intensity of recovery. And the whole idea behind this is push the pace. It's not a dead sprint for 3 minutes, but it's a faster pace than you're used to running. And then instead of stopping like a normal interval style training, you're going to recover, you're going to bring your pace down, but you're still going to be running for that minute. And what that's going to do is it's going to teach your body to recover during work. And it's going to help you improve that aerobic base. It's also going to help you not get so high with the heart rate. So the difference between this style and your regular interval style training is your intervals and your higher intensity intervals, at some point your heart rate's going to get super high. And we're almost going to hit a wall at that point because of the energy system design. With Fartlek intervals, what we're doing is we're creeping that heart rate up, it's going up, and just at the point where we're really going to start to fatigue, fizzle out, and have decrease in performance, we're going to bring it back down. We're going to work at a recovery style of pace, teach our body to recover, heart rate's going to come back down, and then right when it's down a little bit to where we can give good output, we're going to take it back up. By doing 6 rounds of this, like I said, it's going to cover 24 minutes of time. It's going to be more on the higher intensity side of things, but it's going to help you increase your pace. It's going to help you get used to running at faster paces. And overall, it's just going to help you average out a better mile pace and increase your running pace. Now, how do you structure these styles of training throughout your week? Now, as you know, I'm a firm believer that hybrid training is the most optimal way to optimize your physique, your body composition, your health benefits, your performance benefits. And by blending strength training with running, you're really going to be training the most optimal way to get the best of both worlds. So the question that arises is, how do you structure this style of training throughout the week? What I would do is I would focus one of your running days around one of the 2 of these. So you're not going to do a tempo run on a Monday and a Fartlek interval on a Wednesday. That's going to be a little bit too much higher intensity, especially if you're trying to log more miles. So what I would do is I would pick one of these styles. You can play around with it. You can rotate them in and out of your training. But these are 2 great ways that you can structure one running workout of the week around higher intensity and actually improving your running pace and getting better. Because if you're just logging more miles over time, yes, you're going to become more efficient and you're going to improve your cardiovascular system, but there's going to be a ceiling effect. You can't just run more miles and expect to get better. There has to be structure around it. And when there's structure, there's going to be an increase in performance and you're overall just going to be able to get better at running. So incorporate one of these 2 throughout the week. Like I said, one of your running days, you're going to pick either a tempo or a Fartlek interval style. And over the course of your training, you're going to try and progress either your pace at running at a faster pace. You can start to build out the intervals on those Fartlek intervals to where you're working for longer, resting for shorter amounts of time, and really teach your body to continuously work, recover faster, improve the aerobic base, and overall just run at faster paces. So if you guys found anything helpful with this video or enjoyed it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And like I said, if you're ready to get the best shape of your life and take your training to the next level, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I post content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on hybrid training and show you how you can blend strength training with running to get in the best shape of your life. Make sure that you go check out my apparel line. Like I said, link is in the description below. Treat yourself to a new gym outfit. You can even use that Jordan20 code, save 20% off your first order to save some money on your new gym outfits. I'm going to leave a couple other videos to watch on the screen next. Make sure you go check those out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.